Well, hello everybody, and welcome to JC's Online English School. Today is Friday, and therefore we have a C1 level advanced class. Okay, and this is online class number 20, review class. Remember, every Friday we have a C1 level advanced class, and every 9 or 10 lessons we have a review class. Okay, so I hope you like what I have prepared for you. But again, it is a review from the previous 9 classes. Okay, so once again, welcome to JC's Online English School. It's very sunny here in Madrid, the capital of the country, where I'm broadcasting live. Okay, remember these classes are broadcast live, okay, at 4:15 every Friday, 4:15 Spanish time. And today we have a sunny day. Yes, it's been raining the whole night, but right now it's a sunny day, thank God. Okay, because we needed the rain to melt the snow. Okay, so remember the 5 English levels there are. A1 beginner, A2 elementary, B1 intermediate, B2 upper intermediate, C1 advanced, and C2 proficiency. And once again, since today is Friday, we will have an advanced lesson. Okay, a C1 level class. Okay, first of all, once again, these classes are live, and therefore today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021, according to the American version. And today is Friday, the 22nd of January, 2021, according to the British version. Okay, let me make sure we have a good connection, and indeed we do. Okay, great, we have a good connection. All right, so once again, today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021, and British, today is Friday, the 22nd of January, 2021. Okay, very good. Let's move on to today's expression. Again, this is a review from previous classes. So let's take a look at this expression that we saw a few weeks ago. It goes like this: at the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat means without any hesitation or instantly, okay? Without any hesitation or instantly means at the drop of a hat. For instance, I'd quit my job at the drop of a hat if I didn't have a family to support. Yeah, that's a good idea not to quit. So once again, I'd quit my job at the drop of a hat if I didn't have a family to support. Okay, hello Chris, how are you? Okay, it's time for the tongue twisters. Not really. Not really. Well, some of them are. Some of them are because some phrasal verbs are really tongue twisters. You're right. But, well, after all, it's an advanced class. Okay, it's a C1 level advanced class. So maybe you will find a few. Okay, let's take a look at phrasal verbs. Okay, we have hold up, wait, or delay. That's the meaning. Keep away means to prevent from coming or getting closer or near. Keep up, stay even or ahead. Okay, keep up with hard work. Yes. Kick out. Kick out means to stop, to stall, or to disconnect suddenly, depending on the context. Okay. Kick off means to start or to launch. Okay. Knock out. Knock out means I'm knocked out, I'm exhausted. Okay, I'm knocked out. Okay. Lay down. Lay down means to put something down or stop using it. And last but not least, in this screen, we have hold out, which means to survive or to endure, to hold out. So once again, hold up, keep away, keep up, kick out, kick off, knock out, lay down, and hold out. Okay, let's take a look at a few more. There are a lot, as you know. There are many, many phrasal verbs. And in these lessons, I try to bring you as many as I can, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too many. So, by little, I'm sure you will learn them. Okay, next one is let down, which means allow to descend. Okay, let out, release. Another case of let out, another meaning is to disclose. Okay, look after, one of the most frequently used. Look after means to watch or protect or to keep safe. I look after my dog, for instance. Look around. To look around means to search a place. Look at, consider, look for, to search for, or to seek. I'm looking for my glasses. Oh, they're here. Okay, I don't need to look for them anymore. Look into means to investigate, to explore, or to consider. Okay, once again, let down, let out, two cases. Look after, look around, look at, look for, and look into. Okay, so you have a few ones to study and review there. Okay, now let's take a look more specifically at back. Okay, so phrasal verbs with back. Okay, so for instance, we have back off. The meaning is lower the setting off. For instance, could you back off the volume a bit? It's really loud. Come on. Please, I'm trying to study. So, back onto has two cases or two meanings. Okay, all right. Hello, Dianelli, how are you? Yes, Dianelli is asking me to add her to my WhatsApp groups. Dianelli, you want me to add you to the C1 level, to the B2, or which one? I don't know. Let me know, please. Let me know. Send me a message, okay? I don't know if you have the number. Let me write it here for you, in case you don't, but you should. So it's +346. Let me see if I can type 663072251. Okay, that's the number, Dianelli. Please send me a message later on today, and I will be more than happy to add you. However, let me know which level you want, because there are five: A1, A2, B1, B2, and C1. So it's a pleasure to have you with us, Chris. Thank you for coming today as well. So thank you, Chris and Dianelli, for being there. So, back onto one of the two meanings is reverse a vehicle onto something. This one is easy. For instance, the car backed onto my toe. Ooh, very painful. Another case of back onto, another meaning is to overlook something from the rear. Okay, for example, my house backs onto the canal. Not my case. It is just an example. And the last one, back out, meaning withdraw from something one has agreed to do. For instance, she backed out of organizing the fundraising. No good, no good, no good. Be a man and a woman of your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it, do it. Okay, you're welcome, Danielle. You're very welcome. Okay, so let's take a look at the last screen concerning phrasal verbs. I promise you, this is the last one. Okay, and this one has to do with put. Put is very easy. So put into means to try. For instance, I put a lot of work into the speech. Well, I don't know about you, but I put a lot of work into my videos. So trust me, I put a lot of work into them. All right, so next one is put aside, meaning to save money in this case. Or for instance, I try to put a few dollars aside each week. In this case, I put away a few euros. Here in Europe, we use euros, not dollars, just in case I need money in an emergency or for an emergency. So good idea to put aside to save money. Okay, another one is put away, meaning place out of the way or clean up. For instance, I put the clothes away so as to neaten the room. Yes, my rooms are always very, very neat, very organized, and I'm a very tidy guy. Okay, so next one, put back. Put back means return something to its original place. Okay. For instance, you carefully put the vase or the vase, you can pronounce both ways, vase or vase, back on the shelf. Okay, otherwise it would break. And the last one is put by, meaning preserve food by canning, freezing, or drying. For instance, our family has been putting food by for generations. Okay, generations, all right. So once again, we have put into, put aside, put away, put back, and put by. I recommend you to review them and study them. Okay. The best way to learn phrasal verbs, I guess, is by watching movies, TV series, or documentaries and reading. Okay, so that's the best way. Okay, but you need to spend some time on the reading, the writing, the listening. Poof, takes time. Okay, some idioms. Idioms are hard as well. Probably idioms and phrasal verbs are the two most difficult things in the English language, together with pronunciation, because you don't pronounce the words the same way they are written as we do in Spanish. So yeah, the pronunciation sometimes is hard, the spelling sometimes is hard. But again, the most difficult thing in the English language is idioms, idiomatic expressions, which don't have a literal translation into Spanish, for instance, and phrasal verbs. Okay, so some of them are easy, but those are a minority, a very small minority. For instance, up in the air means request, up in the air. Next one, all things considered, meaning taking all factors into consideration, all things considered. Next one, on the same page, meaning explode or be destroyed by explosion, same page. Out of work, this one is easy. Out of work means unemployed. A lot of people, unfortunately, are out of work right now around the world. They're unemployed. Move up in the world, meaning become more successful. I hope all of you, my students, will move up in the world despite the circumstances. Okay, cash strapped, meaning in need of money. Yes, cash strapped. Okay, flat broke. That one is idiomatic, very idiomatic. Means having no money at all. I'm flat broke. Okay, I have no money at all. Okay, dime a dozen, very cheap, easily obtained. Think outside the box. Okay, that one I've heard a lot. Think outside the box means to try to solve a problem in a original way or think creatively. Okay. Stumbling block, yes, an obstacle, physical or abstract. Could be both. Stumbling block. Burn the midnight oil, working late into the night. That's you, Chris. You're a night owl, okay? So you burn the midnight oil, working late. In this case, studying probably. And the last one is one that applies to today. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, today's Friday. So thank God it's Friday. Let's be happy that the weekend is, or the work week is over. Although I have to work this weekend. Okay, but yeah, thank God it's Friday. Okay, let's take a look at a little bit of grammar. Let's see the difference between will and going to. Lots of students ask me about this one. To me, it's pretty easy, but let's take a look at it. So let's concentrate on will first. Okay, will expresses future action. Both of them express future, but will expresses future actions decided at the moment of speaking. So the moment you're speaking, you're deciding, and then you use will. For instance, I'll have a salad now. Yeah, I'm thinking about what are you gonna have? What will you have? I'll have a salad. Okay, so you go to a restaurant. What will you have? The waiter or the waitress asks you, and you say, "I'll have a salad." Okay, so you're thinking about it at the same time you're talking. You can also use will to express a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. I repeat, based on personal opinions or experiences. For example, I think United will win the game. Yeah, based on my opinion. Okay, or they're playing very well, so I think they will win. Yeah. Okay, or to express a future fact. To express a future fact, for example, the sun will rise tomorrow for sure. The sun will rise tomorrow. Whether it's raining or not, but the sun will rise tomorrow. So that is in terms of will. Let's move on to going to. Okay, in this case, very easy because it's exactly like in Spanish. So for those of you who speak Spanish, it's very, very easy. Okay, going to expresses also future plans, but decided before the moment of speaking. So they are prior plans, prior plans. For example, I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. You have already planned on it. So you're going to visit your aunt next Friday. You're not thinking about it at the same time you're talking because you already planned on it. Okay, you can also use going to express a prediction based on present evidence. Okay, for instance, look at those black clouds. It is going to rain. Okay, what is the evidence? The black clouds. So it is going to rain for sure, for sure. And the last time, or the last case in which you use going to, is to express that something is about to happen. In a few moments or a few minutes about to happen. For example, get back. The bomb is going to explode in a few minutes or seconds. So something is about to happen. Okay. So that's the difference between will and going to. However, both will and going to can be used for making future predictions without having a real difference in meaning. Sometimes you can interchange them. For example, I think it will be foggy tomorrow, or you can also say, I think it's gonna be foggy tomorrow. So sometimes they're interchangeable. Okay, not very often, but sometimes. Okay, so that is all in terms of will. I'm going to a brief review. Okay, there are many more examples that I can give you, but it will give you at least a very good idea since this is a review class. Okay, let's talk about now about telephone phrasal verbs. Yes, sir. There are quite a few. And if you work in offices, I have a student who works in an office and she needs to use all of them. Okay, so we concentrate, it's a private student, so we concentrate on this a lot. Okay, so let's start at 12 o'clock. Okay, speak up. Speak up means to speak loud. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please? So to speak up means to speak louder. Okay, to get through at 1 o'clock. To get through means to contact by telephone. This is easy to get through. To hang on means to wait for a short time. Could you please hang on? To wait for a short time. Call back means to return a phone call. Okay, can you call me back? I'm busy right now. To call back, to return a phone call. Break up means to be inaudible over the phone, over the mobile phone. I'm sorry. I'm breaking up. I'm breaking up. Breaking up. Okay, to hold on is very similar to hang on. Okay, it's to wait for a short time. Very similar. You can say hold on or hang on. Both okay. To put through means to connect by the telephone or by telephone with someone else. You call an office and say, "Excuse me, could you please put me through to the manager?" Okay, or to someone in charge. Could you please put me through to someone in charge? Okay, or to your boss. Okay, to hang up, is to do this. Hang up means to end the telephone conversation by breaking the connection. To hang up. To cut off. To cut off means to interrupt a telephone conversation. I was cut off. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. To cut off. And finally, to pick up means to pick up the phone means to answer the phone, to pick it up. Okay, so there you have it. Once again, speak up, get through, hang on, call back, break up, hold on, put through, hang up, cut off, and pick up. Okay, Chris has a comment. I will get married when health freezes over. Oh boy, so you will never get married. I'm sorry. That's because you haven't found the right girl, Chris. Keep looking, keep looking. There is someone there for you. I'm sure there will be someone there for you. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about something completely different. Okay, we saw it a few weeks ago. The benefits of reading. I love reading. I read a book per month, usually novels, and I love reading. I usually like to read a book uh, of which they have usually made a movie. And I like to, once I finish the book, I watch the movie and I like to compare it. Okay, I usually do that a lot, a lot. So anyway, reading is important because number one, it helps you to broaden your mind. Yes, sir. Number two, it can brighten your day. Well, it depends on what you read. Number three, it can improve your sleep, especially at night when you're tired. You read a page and you fall asleep for sure. And number four, it strengthens your writing abilities because you are reading how the words are written. So when you have to write, it helps you a lot. So there you have it. Number one again, reading helps you to broaden your mind. Number two, can brighten your day. Number three, can improve your sleep. And number four, strengthens your writing abilities. There are other benefits. There are many other benefits, but these are just a few to give you an idea and to encourage you to read as much as you can. Okay. Now, what about the benefits of sleeping? Well, there are many. There are many. I selected only five, but there are many. Okay, sleeping is important because it, number one, keeps your heart healthy. Yes, sir. We should sleep, according to research, we should sleep between 7 and 9 hours. Depends on your job as well. But in general, between 7 and 9, no less than 7, no more than 9, according to what doctors and research say. I don't know. I'm no expert, but number two, it may help prevent cancer. Well, that's good. It may help prevent cancer. Number three, it reduces stress. Okay. Number four, it reduces inflammation. And number five, it makes you more alert the next morning. Okay, last night I slept like a baby. My football team won, and I was extremely happy. So when my team wins, I go to bed extremely happy. And last night we won, so I slept like a baby. Anyway, next one. Let's see what else we have here. The benefits of learning English. That's why you're here. Okay, there are so many benefits. I selected only five, but there are a lot. Okay, number one, it is the official language of 53 countries. That's a lot. 53 countries, the official language. And it is spoken in many others. Okay, so number two, it is the most widely spoken language in the world. I'm sorry about Chinese, but English is much more spoken. So, how many people speak Chinese around the world? All the Chinese. And a few others, maybe, but English is the most widely spoken language in the world. Number three, it can help you get a better job. Yes, you don't know how many students hire private classes with me because they want a better job or they want a job. So there are a lot. There are a lot. So that's why I have a few students right now. As a matter of fact, I have a class right after this one, a private class. If anybody's interested, please let me know. Number four, it makes it easier to travel. Yes, because wherever you go, I've traveled quite a lot. And wherever you go, better or worse, people speak English. Okay, especially in hotels. Most people speak English in hotels. And number five, it is the language of the media. Okay, so yes, sir, you can read English on newspapers, magazines, TV, radio, listen to it on the radio, watch it on TV. So my suggestion is continue studying and learning English because we will always learn for the rest of our lives since it is not our native language. Even in our native language, we don't know everything about the language. So it's always good to read and to learn. Okay, now let's take a look at something completely different. We talked about this for the last 2 weeks, interesting facts around the world. Let's take a look at number one. We saw this one last week. Did you know that dreams carry more weight and meaning than our conscious thoughts while awake? Wow. 70% of our dreams contain secret messages. Ooh, 70%. That's a lot. 70% of our dreams contain secret messages, my friends. Think about it. Okay. So another one, interesting, I think. Charles Darwin, famous Charles Darwin, who, by the way, studied in Cambridge, if I'm not mistaken. So Charles Darwin was the first person known to put wheels on an office chair. Do you know that? He liked being able to roll around the office so he could study different specimens more quickly. So we owe the wheels to the office chairs to this guy, to Charles Darwin. Interesting. Okay, now Iceland is the only country in the world, Iceland, I repeat, without any mosquitoes, snakes, or other reptiles. Wow. Okay, they also have very few species of spider, none of which, by the way, are harmful to humans. Okay, so no mosquitoes, no snakes, and any other reptiles in Iceland. It's probably because it's too cold, I guess. Okay. All right, next one. 70% of the oxygen we breathe is produced by the oceans. That's a lot. 70% of the oxygen we breathe is produced by the oceans. So please, let's take care of the oceans. Okay, 70%, that's a very high percentage. Okay, next one. It is estimated that by the year 2015, about 30 years from now, or 29, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish by weight. Wow, in only 29 more years. It is estimated that once again, that by the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish by weight. My God. Okay, interesting. That's sad. Next one. Some dogs are trained to provide emotional support for witnesses while reliving a traumatic experience on the witness stand or testifying in front of their attacker. All right. For those of us who have dogs, that is quite important. Okay. Next one. Oh, that's it. Okay. So today's thought, I'm almost done. Today's thought goes like this. I hope you like it. It says, think like a proton and stay positive. In other words, try to have a positive attitude at all times. We all go through problems, okay? I'm no exception, believe me. We all have problems of one sort or another. But let's try to think like a proton and stay positive. Yes, sir. Okay, today's joke. I hope you like it. It's kind of cute. Okay, did you hear about the monster who had 8 arms? I repeat, did you hear about the monster who had 8 arms? He said they came in handy, the arms. So, did you hear about the monster who had 8 arms? He said they came in handy. Well, yeah, 8 arms can be handy. Yeah, handy. Okay, to do a lot of things. Okay, so that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe to my channel. We already have 1,035, I believe, or 36, 1,036 subscribers in about 4 or 5 months. That's pretty good, consider all the competition there are or there is on the internet. And if you like the video, please click on the like button or hit on the like button and share it with your friends and family. Maybe they couldn't be here today, but they would like to watch it some of the time. Okay, so thank you for everything, folks. That's all for today, for this Friday. Have a nice weekend. Okay, and thank you so very much for your attention. Well, thank you, Chris, for your comment. Don't forget to hit the like button, Chris. Don't forget that. So once again, that's all, folks. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you again, probably next week. And thank you so very much for your attention. God bless you, and goodbye.